What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Main Issues Podcast. I'm Al Taylor, also known as the Act 24 on all social media, here with the one, the only, the greatest, the Dragonborn, DJ Williams. How you doing, DJ?
I'm doing all right. You know, I can't believe you still do that at the beginning of every episode.
Man, I like it. I just like it. But anyway, here are our main issues. We have Comcast, our internet service provider, at least. Maybe other internet service providers are doing this, but they are offering free internet to everyone through open Wi-Fi hotspots. PSN, PlayStation Network download speeds are being slowed down to stop the internet from breaking. Also, YouTube and Netflix already in Europe are slowing down service so that their services don't break down, and it will probably start happening here soon. You get a problem with that?
I mean, yeah, I get it, but that don't mean I'm gonna have to like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's better for them not to like break down completely.
True.
And also
better
we've
for
been
us because y'all take the internet. I'm not gonna be able to play the game.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to watch TV because I refuse to watch cable these days.
You refuse to watch cable?
Yes.
What?
Cable
You don't
is horrible.
love cable TV?
No. Why would I?
You don't want to sit and watch, wait for the commercial break to go through? You don't enjoy the commercials and everything?
Nope. If I need a commercial, I'll pause the TV. Nah, matter of fact, I was watching.
I'm kidding, of course. I don't have cable. Well, I have like the basic cable package because I have to.
Yeah, same here. Ours came with our apartment, so it was like you can get the cable box or not, but Comcast is coming out of your bill. Like it's
what? Then
they got some kind of deal with the complex. Yeah, so
yeah. I might as well get the box anyway.
Got Comcast,
if I gotta pay for it,
whether they want it or not. So.
Right,
because all we was gonna do was do the internet, which is well, the basic cable comes with your apartment, so yeah, that crap. But anywho, I was watching Red 2 with my brother before I came here, and it was on the Paramount channel.
Is that the Bruce Willis movie?
Retired, Extremely Dangerous.
Yeah. Okay,
but man, I seen the same Wendy's commercial for every commercial break.
Oh, man.
I was like, man, I told him too. I said, man, after watching this job with you, I see why I stopped watching cable TV.
Yeah.
Every commercial break, the same Wendy's commercial. It's like a melody of I don't know the song title, but it's like, why do birds suddenly appear? But anyway, they playing that, and somebody is scooping the Frosty. I'm just like, oh, come on. Stop showing this commercial. Probably not the only, it's just the only one that caught my attention. It showed every commercial break.
Yeah, but they were showing other commercials during the commercial break, but that one was coming up every time.
Literally every time. I paid close attention to it. I was like, why does this?
Yeah, because I feel like Hulu is notorious for that. Although I wouldn't know anymore. Yeah. Because I went for the, ad-free version, but
finally.
Yeah, I couldn't take it no more. I tasted freedom. I had it for just like a few weeks, and I was like, "Oh, I can't go back."
Yeah, that's what I was telling you because you let me use your Hulu a good while back, and then our friend Christina let me use hers, and she
allegedly.
Oh, they let you have multiple profiles, allegedly, my friend. But and Christina let me use hers when she came back from deployment. Obviously, she's in the military, and hers was commercial free, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" And then, like when she got deployed again, but right before she left, I think she lost like her debit card or something, so she didn't set it back up.
Yeah.
So she left overseas. I mean, in the middle of the doggone ocean for like 3-4 months.
And left
and
you,
the Hulu
left you stranded.
Literally.
Oh, man, how you
I was just like, and I told you, and you was like, oh, well, you can still use mine. I was just like, I can't do it.
Oh, and that was why.
Yeah, that was before you. Yeah, that was before you.
I don't think you said at the time. I don't recall you telling me that it was because it wasn't commercial free.
But and I was like, dog it, man. I was watching Orville on that thing. Oh, bootleg it is.
You was watching what?
Orville.
I don't know what that
is.
It's
a parody version of Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
I say parody, but I don't know. Saying it's a parody usually makes it seem like it's gonna be stupid, but it's not. It's actually really intelligent, which surprised everybody because the guy who made Family Guy made it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know, like Seinfeld in space almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have nothing
I did hear good things about Orville. I forgot all about it.
Actually, it was so much good things because it came out like a few weeks after Star Trek's latest season started with I don't know the actresses' names, but anyway, it was the latest Star Trek at the time, and it came and Orville started a few weeks after that, and everyone so far hated the latest Star Trek. At least all the fans did. All the Star Trek fans did anyway.
Oh, with the black lead, the girl, it was. It was hard to watch. It wasn't.
Well, I'm not a Star Trek fan anyway, so it didn't bother me now. But everyone was like, it's crazy how Orville is more like Star Trek than the actual Star Trek is. Oh man, it was like a huge thing. Yeah, there. I'm pretty sure they weren't happy about that.
Yeah, but I meant to check that out.
But yeah, it's really good. Waiting on that fourth season. Fourth season or third season? I think it's third season. Yeah, they haven't had.
It's been a while because I was.
Yeah, it's still coming. It hasn't been canceled. I keep every once in a while I look, but it's in the works. So
I hadn't looked at Fox stuff in so long. I don't even know that I'm caught up on Family Guy. Does Family Guy still come on? Is that still a thing? I don't know. And I love me some Family Guy, but I just fell off of it.
You know what? I tried to be a Star Trek fan back in the day because like when we be out of school for like whatever holiday, my dad is a mailman, so he would be out for work, and on Sci-Fi Channel in the middle of the day they would show the original Star Trek like all day long. Mm-hmm. So he would be watching it because he's a Star Trek fan. Yeah, and I'd be trying to watch it with him. I'd be fading in and out of consciousness rapidly. I just couldn't stomach it, man. I just couldn't do it. It was not pleasant enough for me. I don't know, maybe I was too young or what. But then I ended up meeting some real Star Trek fans who were my age, and I mentioned what Star Trek I tried to watch, and it was just like, oh God, no one watches that. And no wonder you don't like it. I was just like, I don't care anymore. So,
yeah, I would have no idea. I feel like that's like a different kind of nerd thing. Yeah. Like you gotta be like, there are people who are into Star Trek, and do people casually watch Star Trek?
Christina does.
Like casually, like
Christina does,
but she's like a fan of it.
Yes,
I imagine. People who jump in and watch like an episode every once in a while is what I'm saying as a casual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She does like if you matter of fact, like when we would be on the game or whatever, sometimes she'd be like, "Oh, let me finish my food first," and like she'd be watching something, or if we're on the phone and she's eating or anything like that, she'll be watching Star Trek. It's either Star Trek or Golden Girls. So
that's a weird back and forth. Okay.
It used to be Xena, but Netflix ended up taking it off, or something. Netflix and Hulu ended up taking it off, and then bringing it back, which she kept complaining about, which is why I know, because she was like, "God dog it, they took it off, and then they brought it back, and I don't know where I was at."
So Netflix is, man.
I know they get some traffic.
Netflix is getting traffic. They got to be. They got to be
Netflix
getting hammered.
All of that stuff, actually.
Hammered. YouTube and everything. YouTube did announce, it was proposed that they will, I don't think that has happened yet, but they will be automatically switching everyone to start viewing videos at 480p. So when you just go to watch a video, it'll automatically be on 480p instead of whatever you have your default set to Like if you have it set to 1080p, it's not going to be. But you can still go in and just physically change it yourself.
Right. I think mine automatically set for 360.
Yeah. What, for watching on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just always have it cranked up for no reason.
Oh, I know
really.
you do. You are.
Well, I don't really, and then I don't actually watch a whole lot of YouTube. I mostly listen.
Same here.
Like I listen to a lot of videos. So, it doesn't really matter for me as much. But I think that's a very decent compromise because a lot of people wouldn't notice the difference even.
Yeah, no.
So
on the phone, definitely not.
Yeah, on the phone, even I think a lot of people just casually watching stuff on the TV wouldn't necessarily notice, or not be like, oh my God, what is this? Like, change this right now. No, I don't think it would be like that far along those lines. So I don't think that's going to be a big deal for anyone. And seemed like a good idea to me.
Yeah, anything to stop it from crashing.
Have you had any issues?
No, not that I could think of.
Cause I started having issues on my TV, on the Fire TV, watching YouTube. Like it's just constantly buffering. It stopped. Like I think I watched something yesterday and it was fine, but a couple of days ago it was just like, and it was when I was home because I couldn't go to work, and I guess everybody else was too. Maybe I don't know, but it was only on the TV. It on my phone and stuff. It worked just fine on the same wireless network and everything. So I don't know what was going on with that. I tried different YouTube apps on the Fire TV. I tried looking at it in the browser just to make sure that it was not, something out. Yeah, like that. And it was still doing it, but it stopped now. So I guess it was just a fluke. Yeah.
No, I haven't ran it. But then again, I haven't really watched much YouTube lately, but I haven't run into any of those issues on anything. But I'm sure I will.
You know what I've been watching on YouTube? Other people play Warzone while I could be playing.
While you could be playing.
While I could be playing.
Getting your skills up.
Although I did play last night. All night.
I'm sure you got a game in Hangover.
Yeah. I was pretty bad this morning. And I had to get up and do some lawn work. And
you had to do it before it got too hot. It was supposed to be like 90 something.
Yeah, I should have gotten up earlier, but I did not.
Playing the game.
I did not. I was up earlier. I started to just go head outside. It was like 6 o'clock. It was 5:30 when I finally crawled into bed.
What? For real? You was up that late?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I left y'all about 2-ish. Late? Yeah, late 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we kept on saying. I think we started saying, "All right, this is the last game." About 3,
and then you would die as soon as you jump in.
Yeah,
and then it ends up not being. Yeah. Oh, I ain't going out like that. So you got to at least come in top 10. Go to bed.
Well, my last game thing is like, all right, this is gonna be my last game. I usually say it after somebody else then said it. All right, I guess this is gonna be my last one too. But that's only if they drop out. If they don't drop out, I ain't going nowhere.
It's funny because you don't play the game that much, but when you do, you don't want to get off.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's just hard to get me on there in the first place.
Yep. Which I don't see how that works. Like
I don't.
Clearly, you enjoy it when you playing it. So, but I don't know, getting you on it is crazy.
Yeah,
but I know a couple nights ago, me and Reggie was playing, and he was like, all right, this is going to be my last one. I was like, yeah, me too. I got to go to bed, too. We both had to be up at 6. We came in first place. We won.
Yeah.
I was like, now, this is how you get off the game.
Right.
This is a great way to go to bed.
Talking about Call of Duty Warzone, a free-to-play battle royale, available now. PS4, Xbox, and
PC.
and cross play between all three of those, and it seems to work just fine. I don't feel like I'm getting like seriously like grief by PC players.
No more than you would on any Call of
Duty. Yeah.
There's always gonna be some tryhards.
Yeah.
Which is what we call people who are really good at a game. It's like, what are you doing with your
that's
life?
all they do. and they don't, and most of the time, like, they not getting paid to do it either. Like, they're not professional gamers. They just do it all the time. Not giving any, not hating on them for being good at the game.
I'm hating.
All right, maybe
put the game down. Go outside. Play the game. Go on a date. Something.
Maybe hating just a little bit. You gotta use excuses like some people gotta work. Oh, I just got off an 8-hour shift.
Yeah, man, I said that to somebody. It was just like, dang. I was like, man, your rank low, and like the hell,
right?
Excuse me for having a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Jeffrey was surprised. Like my rank was so low. I'm like, I don't play this. I'm just getting on this thing.
I don't know. Well, he don't be on either, so I guess he'd be. But unlike you, Jeffrey be like, oh yeah, I'm getting on tonight. We on. Where Jeffrey at?
Oh yeah, that's true too.
That's true
too. Yeah, I think he was surprised that I was lower than him. That was the thing.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like
that okay.
He don't play.
Jeffrey was like, oh man, we can get on. Oh man, you was going in on him with them doggone smoke breaks. Oh man, when y'all was talking about him.
Wait,
sorry.
What?
You was messing with him about the smoke breaks, him taking the long smoke breaks in between matches,
right?
And then you, which is funny because y'all should just might as well spectate the match y'all just died in if he about to take a smoke break instead of just sitting there doing nothing. Hell, y'all could have did a whole match while he was gone actually.
But yeah, true.
But on top of that, you when you was like, hey DJ, how do you change the party leader? Because Jeffrey got us just sitting here for no reason.
Yeah, because he didn't start the match. We just sitting in there after he got back from the smoke break. Because he didn't realize he was the party leader.
Oh, man, that was too funny. And, man, to explain to me how you kept pulling him out when he was in the gulag.
I didn't understand. Like, I just thought, like, I'm spectating him and I see him, like, I cannot get, okay, so in Warzone, you get like a second chance if the first time you die, which is different for battle royales. In my defense, okay, it's not a usual thing for battle royales. I'm still getting used to it.
You've played all the battle royales.
I played a few. What?
You played 2 other battle royales.
I played PUBG.
You do?
I don't really play it, but
but you have
I own it. I own it, and I have played. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Retract the previous statement.
And I'm not saying it. Brandon. I'm not saying it.
Apex Legends.
Apex Legends. Thank you.
Okay. Well, yeah. So that's PUBG, Apex Legends. Blackout, you did play Blackout, and we did play Fortnite. Okay, so never mind. I retract previous statement.
Okay,
you're right. You to play about 4 or 5.
Okay, yeah. So you usually, when you die, that's it. When your whole team dies, that's it. Ain't no chances. But it's like I'm spectating him being the last one alive, and then he dies. And I'm like, well, that's it. All right, let's go. Instead of letting him go to the gulag where you get your second chance, you do a 1v1, 1 versus 1 player shootout. And if you win that shootout, you get to come back in the game. I'm not thinking about that. I'm just like, oh, he died. Let's go. Because, and part of that reason was because we got into, argument, like not real argument, but
right.
But we kept on getting on each other about like not exiting the game fast enough or not hitting the start fast enough. So I was trying to do it quick, and
you wasn't starting fast enough. You wasn't exiting fast enough,
and I was exiting too fast.
Oh man.
Yeah, because
another way, because I think you was saying before you can't tell.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell
your placement, your rank. Where you place that in that match.
Yeah.
That doesn't come up until everybody is dead and there's no second chances. So I guess just wait for that.
Yeah, I realized.
If you don't say 12th place, 20th place, or whatever, then everybody's not dead yet.
Yeah, I got it together last night, finally. Like,
hey, he said you did it 3 times. Yeah, you did this 3 times.
Yeah, I did it 3 times. And one time I did it, like, I think both of them had gulag chances, and I quit. Like, bro, what you doing? He's gonna bring you back. Yeah, so in Warzone, you get that chance to come back, and even if you lose, as long as your team is still, or one person from your team is still alive, they can still bring you back by going to a buy station and spending a 45. Reasonable amount of current. Like, it's not that hard to get up the 4,500 you need for the
ain't that easy
for the buyback. It depends on the situation you in. Like, if you going through an area that already been cleared out, or if you were the only one who survived the gulag and you were dropping back into an area by yourself, like, I feel like that's like the hardest it gets.
Yeah, if it's much, the later into the game it is, the harder it's going to be for you to get that money. Like, if you die at the very beginning, ain't going to be no problem. But
yeah,
much further into the game, yeah, it's hard. Because I remember, Justin blew the heck out of me. The match before I got off, or before he got off, because he ended up just dropping off. But the match before he got off, it was a surprising amount of people still left in that game for some reason. Like, we was at the last circle the game was making. It was still like and when we died, we came in 12th place. I was like, it's still that many people alive.
Wow.
But so we at the dam, and I managed to buy him back. He came in, landed on top of the dam. I just killed the dude on top of the dam, so he was able to pick up all his stuff. So I'm like, hey, come over here. I'm up against the wall. There's people at the top of not up against the wall, up against the mountain or whatever. And there's people at the top shooting down at people on the dam. He wants to, I don't want that gun. Well, let me get that gun. I don't like that attachment. I'm like, if you don't hurry up. Of course, he's dead now. So I'm just like, this dude, he just wasted my money. So I managed to get back over there, even though the buying station is completely surrounded, but they're so busy shooting at each other, no one sees me creep up to the thing. Okay. So I bring him back in, and of course, at this point, now he gets shot.
You over there by the buy station prone, I assume.
No, I don't prone no more.
Oh, you don't do prone on it?
No, because every time I go prone, I guess because it makes your head that easy of a target, I always die instantly. Because I guess the armor is, it's body armor, that head armor. Yeah. So, I stopped doing prone days ago. Yeah. If I go prone, that would be something I would do it on because it just makes you harder to see. But like I said, I was completely surrounded, so I was not going prone.
Yeah, man. But, man, that game is too fun.
Yeah. We on tonight? We on tonight?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But then I got this thing. No, I'm just kidding. Shoot, I don't even care.
Yeah. That's why I kind of want to do this earlier so I can. I want to run through this today and at least get it rendering out. And yeah, I'll try to be on. I want to play on PC. But I had such a hard time downloading the game.
Yeah, you and Brandon were talking about that.
Yeah, and it's like it is a thing. Like, it's not just us. It's a problem with the site or something where you can't download the launcher for Warzone. I had trouble downloading the BattleNet launcher as well, the Blizzard thing. But I eventually got it to work. So after I had the Blizzard launcher, and I went from there to go to, Modern Warfare.
Wait, why Blizzard? Blizzard makes Modern Warfare now?
Well, Activision Blizzard are.
Oh, I didn't know that was one.
Our joint.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's been that way for a while, but yeah, usually only Activision is, credited for Call of Duty though.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah,
I don't know if I want to play a Call of Duty made by Blizzard.
Yeah, but that's the only way to play is through Battle.net. It's not on Steam or Epic Game Store, GOG or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which I know they are getting record traffic right now.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Which I was talking to Christina the other day, and she was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "What?" She was like, "I read that porn streaming is at a record high." I was like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "Oh yeah, that's your response?" I said, "I don't know why you surprised. Like, you do know a bunch of states and people are like not allowed to go to work."
Yeah.
Yes. Porn is up.
They doing that
Streaming
home
is up.
all day.
Gaming is up. There's literally nothing else to do at home.
Yeah.
No one's sitting around with their family all day playing Monopoly and Parcheesi.
Especially if your partner just happens to be working for one of those essential things that they still have to go to work. So like you home alone for the first time ever.
Or even worse, Tom is visiting. If you a guy, your girl, Tom is visiting. So time of the month for the uninitiated.
I am uninitiated. I was completely lost. Like Tom,
Aunt Flo.
I thought
so many other nicknames. The Rag. But anyway, we talked about that a little.
They're giving Pornhub Premium is free.
I saw that.
Now.
I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that. I don't. But anyway, like you said, some of those essential markets, of course, for whatever reason, Red Bull is essential, which I guess I kind of get it, because I would think that at a time like this, you would be buying stuff like food and water, but I'm pretty sure a lot of factories aren't closing, and I know for a fact a lot of factory guys drink Red Bull and Monster, just to stay up or whatever, So
that makes it a essential thing for the industry.
Yeah, because I know, electric guys aren't going to be off. I mean, they'll probably be off if they have to be, but for the most part, I know they're not going to be off. So they'll probably be drinking Red Bull too, because I've definitely seen people working on power lines in the middle of the night. So,
yeah.
And but anywho, so I'm still working, and I'm going to catch it sooner or later, I'm sure. I done came to terms with it because I'm out in grocery stores, convenience stores and stuff.
Oh, like you actually going to catch COVID-19?
I'm sure I will. It's unavoidable.
I kind of feel the same way.
Me, Coke, the Pepsi guys, maybe the beer delivery guys, because liquor and stuff ain't really being moved like that. But again, the liquor stores are still open, so I'm pretty sure they're essential too. But yeah, we're gonna, the people who do this kind of stuff, we're gonna get it eventually. Yeah. Because you think, like I said, we're handling the cans and stuff, even if we wear the gloves, even if we wash our hands. We live in Georgia. So I know they say, oh, wash your hands and don't touch your face. Do y'all not know what gnats are? Granted, I know we shouldn't, but you try not touching your face with a gnat on it. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. So it's gonna happen. It is completely unavoidable.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it seems like this. And they tell, and not only that, but the precautions you have to take are tremendous. Wash your hands, change your gloves, sanitize.
Yeah.
When you get home, take your clothes off, wash them, and take a bath or a shower immediately.
Wait, what?
Yes, that's what they're telling people to do. Because apparently it'll stick on fabric for days. So if you have it like lit, it's too much. You're gonna get it. I'm sorry. I don't see how.
It's already too late for me.
It just seems so unavoidable. Now, granted, it's not deadly to everyone. So hopefully I am one of the lucky ones. If not, it's been real. But nonetheless, it just seems unavoidable. And then all of that, my dad is a mailman. He's still working.
I mean,
so again, it's too much stuff getting touched.
You say it's not deadly to everyone. It's not deadly to most people.
True. Well, yeah, most. It's not deadly to most.
I mean, it is if you are not an older, really elderly person, and you don't have any other previous conditions, like you don't have another chronic condition already, you will probably be fine. You're gonna have a bad time.
Right. I mean, it is a form of flu and stuff.
Yeah, so. You're going to have a bad time, but it's probably not going to, it most likely will not kill you.
Also with that, apparently.
Not a doctor.
Yeah,
not a
still not a
professional
doctor.
At all.
We just have to read.
I read into it.
But Joe Rogan had a doctor on his podcast, and he mentioned that apparently your blood type is playing a factor as well. People with A-type blood has been getting the worst of it as well.
Oh.
Yeah. A on the lower end, O on the higher end. So if you're O type, it's more than likely not gonna affect you as much as someone with an A, because apparently the A's have really been having a hard time with it. But I don't even know what blood type I am. But do you know what blood type you are?
B negative.
I don't even know where I would read that at. I mean, I guess I got some hospital papers or something. I guess I could check, but I have no idea.
My birth certificate, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I guess driver's license has it, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Huh.
I never really looked.
Of course, I don't have my driver's license on me right now. I can't look.
I do,
but I can't.
But nonetheless,
sure that seemed like something that would be on there. Like if you got into a situation, you had to go to the hospital, and they need to know quickly what kind of blood to give you. It seemed like that would be something that's like right front facing. No?
Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Interesting.
Calvin for president.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Alfred for president.
Oh.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like it's inevitable for me personally. But
yeah, like at work, I'm still going to work. Like they got us on they had like spreading us out, having like basically one person there on certain days. So I'm working 3 days a week, and like the whole thing is like just sanitizing everything. Like that's basically what I'm there for. But at the same time, it's like, why? I'm the contaminant. Like why is anybody here? Like nobody is supposed to be here. So who am I sanitizing after? Probably over here spreading it more than I'm helping it.
Also, I got some coworkers, when they got off, they went to Hooters.
Word?
Yeah, they still open for dine-in.
Oh.
Which apparently a good bit of places are, which, I mean, I get it. Savannah, I was about to say Georgia. But I know Savannah we only got a handful of cases. So I'm guessing it's not that serious yet.
15 as of
what?
When I last checked. Yeah.
When did it go to 15?
Yeah, Tiffany just mentioned that not too long ago.
I mean, well, that's still way less than what Atlanta got.
It was 2 a couple days ago.
Yeah, and 2 became 5, and now 15. But yeah. So I guess we still just taking precautions because my barber had to leave, so he was doing house calls. So, had to come touch your boy up real quick for those who can see me on YouTube looking all prettyful. But
and this house calls, is that better?
I'm sure he appreciates the barber chair.
Right.
more and I actually do too. But nonetheless, I mean, I do enjoy not having to go to his doggone shop.
So how did you just had any old chair from your house? And
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man, them barber chairs is heavy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I thought maybe he'd bring like something. Maybe there's a travel barber chair. I don't know.
Patent pending.
We cutting that out. Yeah.
Patent pending. But I mean, yeah, I do like the fact that I don't have to go to the shop because I notoriously hate going to barbershops. Yeah, I know everybody always like the whole community thing. The hell with that. I don't want to be here. Cut my hair and I want to go home.
Yeah.
So I don't like that at all. And I also don't like the fact that I got to get up at the crack of dawn all week long. On top of that, I got to get up at the crack of dawn and come get my hair cut just so I could be there before everybody else, which of course never happens. Even though I do get there early, it still always be at least 1 or 2 people ahead of me. But he cut hair pretty decently sped at a pretty decent speed. Jesus Christ. So, I mean, it ain't like I'm going to be there all day long, but still, like I said, I was just like sitting there. And granted, he cool. He's into some of everything, whether it's sports or superhero movies or games, or he's in with all of it. So
okay, cool.
The conversation is cool, but still,
I
don't
need you
like
to cut my hair.
sitting around.
Yeah,
yeah. So
doing the one little, yeah, man. What's up with you?
Oh no, he don't do that. Thank God he don't do that, man. Because I had enough of that in my childhood. Oh God, there was one dude I used to. Going off on a little tangent. There's one dude named Ferg that used to cut my hair on the later end of my high school career, and then he ended up retiring shortly after I got out of school. When I say I have never had anyone cut my hair as fast as Ferg did, literally nobody. You're not gonna be in his chair no longer than probably 7-8 minutes.
Oh,
dude, that's high speed and talking on the phone. At the same time, he had his own shop. That's a big old shop.
A guy from my old neighborhood.
He was on the west side.
Yeah. But
he was down the street from, his shop was down the street from Vernon's old house.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
no, this is, on the east, down, Cedar Street.
Yeah, he was older dude. Like he had about 50.
He was a guy, Diedrich's. What's his name? Yeah, and he this is one real up 10, probably up to like 13 years ago to go to him, get a quick little haircut. Talk about a quick little haircut. He used to have the line backed up all around the corner of the neighborhood, just going through the kid. Man, your head come out bleeding. He goes so quick. He get you up there. All right, come on, you. Zoom, 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 zoom. All right, next. Zoom, zoom. You barely get a brush off. You basically slap you in the face with the towel a couple of times and get you out of there. And the haircuts were decent, especially considering the speed. I mean, it wasn't no, GQ ready haircut, but shoot, he got you out of there quick, fast, in a hurry. $5 a pop. Yeah.
I don't know how much fur was. My mom was still paying back then, but
yeah,
it was fast. And I would say he do decent, but anybody with the exception of me and my brother, I've never seen anybody come to him younger than us. So, so it's always ever been older guys. So it ain't like they get no part in their head and all that extra stuff. So
right,
tape you up real quick.
Man,
Let's
I don't miss parts, man. God.
Nobody does that anymore.
Yeah,
you might see somebody do anything every once in a while,
sure,
but yeah,
sure.
But yeah, you don't see nobody get parts no more.
I see like on Instagram like the designs and stuff sometimes, but I've never seen it out in the wild. Actually,
they do barber shows and stuff. So if you got an Instagram and stuff, of course you're gonna have somebody on there looking all extra for you, but. Nah, after a while, I would say you outgrow the parts, but like I don't even see little kids with like my nephews and stuff don't do that. Well, they let their hair grow now, so.
Oh yeah.
He's got the blonde streak on the side.
What
you doing? But He like it, so whatever.
I'm sure you know somebody like it.
Yeah. Like I be telling my lady friends, there's somebody like everything. You ain't got to change all that stuff for yourself. It's somebody like it.
Yeah, I started cutting my own hair back in high school. And
I did that.
I never got back into going to the barbershop.
I'm gonna send Charlie over here for you.
Yeah, I mean, I probably, I would like to have like a nice haircut.
I mean, you don't do a bad job, but
yeah,
I get it. But it's never gonna be.
Yeah, like I'm not doing like transition into the fade on the side and stuff. Yeah. I'm just cutting it down.
Yeah, when I lived in Augusta, I did that because I went to like 3 different barbershops and I wasn't feeling none of them. Yeah, so I was just like, I'm good.
Yeah. And now, shoot, I feel like I need somebody to do some redesign on my cut because my little corners, they not as full as they used to be. They going.
Oh man, I know what you mean. So hey, yeah, you might have to come back, holler at Charlie one of these Saturdays or Sundays. He works Sundays.
Yeah. What about this? You were telling me something about Cardi B.
She said on I don't know. She said on one of her social medias, Cardi B is very active on her social media. She was like, after, let's see, Idris Elba ended up saying he had it, and Tom Hanks, and then somebody else, another celebrity, announced they was tested positive for coronavirus. Cardi B was like, man, I think they getting paid.
3 whole celebrities.
Yeah. That I know of. I don't.
Yeah.
But Cardi B was like, man, I think they getting paid to say that they got it. Which, I mean, if anybody is paying them, I can see why they would. Because, people love to do whatever the celebrities are doing. Whether it's hairstyles or certain clothes or whatever the crap.
Yeah.
So it would, if you found out your favorite celebrity guy, they'd be like, oh, maybe I do need to stay in the house. So I get it if somebody is doing that.
Yeah.
But
it's a possibility.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
But
it's not
get paid to do so much.
Yeah. It's not ridiculous that they would do something like that. Well, I won't say.
And
like
even then, it's at least it's for a good
question,
right? At least it's for a good benefit,
right?
If they are, but
yeah,
of course, there's no proof.
Yeah, and I like, like there are influencers and stuff out there, like really hammering on like you need to wash your hands even in different ways, or just having even having comedic videos and stuff where. Yeah, just making everybody aware that, if they somehow don't already have it hammered into them that, washing your hands and stuff constantly and stuff is apparently important, and you should be doing it. You should be doing anything possible to show that you are trying to cut down on the spread. Like those little things could help you cut down on the spread.
And the funny thing is, I can't help but think, how many people gonna stop washing their hands after this?
Stop?
Yes.
What do you mean?
And there's some nasty behind folk out there. People don't wash their hands. I'm in and out of convenience store and gas station bathrooms all day long, and people do be going out of there, don't be washing their hands. Thank God I ain't seen no employees do it yet, but I sure be peeing next to some guy, and I go to wash my hands, and he just goes straight out the door, and I'm just like, you not even gonna splash no water on it at all? Like, I know some people skip the soap sometimes, but you ain't gonna even sprinkle no water on it. You ain't even hit the hand sanitizer pump.
Yeah. You give it a little rinse off, Yeah.
Nope. That's all right.
Yeah. And you're supposed to do it for 20 whole seconds.
Yeah, they taught us that. I worked at Savannah State in the Savannah State kitchen for 10 years. Mm-hmm. So that's the same kind of stuff we had to do there too. which I don't know if everybody else did, but I know I did. I don't mind my hands getting dirty, which I used to unload the truck, so my hands were always dirty from handling boxes. If I get anything sticky on my hands, I am formally annoyed. Like, if I got something sticky on my hand, don't ask me to do nothing for you. Because I'm going to have an attitude. I can't stand having sticky hands. So I'd be scrubbing like a mug or in a second.
Yeah. I wonder about, like, what effect will this have, or is it having on, like, water conservation? Like, everybody using a significant amount more water all the time to wash their hands, or like you said, you need to wash your clothes when you get home and stuff. Right,
which I'm sure a lot of people are doing that, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm sorry.
They might go in the hamper.
Yeah.
All right, but ain't nobody washing no clothes, especially if you got like a family. Like me and my brother could get away with that because it's just me and him in our apartment. But, like, if you and you and Tiffany can get away with that because, again, it's just y'all two. But if y'all had even so much as one kid, that's too much. Yeah. That's too much. All right, so, but.
Yeah. And I feel like so they telling you could be walking around with the virus on your clothes right now, but not have contracted it.
Hey.
Because it was like, if I already,
doctor or a scientist, I'm
if
just going
it's
off
already
what they
been
were
on
telling
my
us.
clothes, and like I've been wearing the clothes, how did I not get it? And so I need to wash my clothes. I already got it. When I'm taking my shirt off, I'm touching all over the shirt. It's on there. It's on me.
Well, I guess that's when they say you go ahead and wash, and apparently hot water kills it for the most part. So, but you can't wash all clothes in hot water.
Yeah.
And I don't take hot showers, so.
Well, hopefully
I guess I have to start doing that now.
Hopefully the really hot weather that's coming our way will.
Ain't it?
Help. Yeah.
It's steaming up in here already.
It's a hot one today. Yeah.
It was nice and cool, like how long we been filming? Not even that long ago.
Yeah.
It's warming up in here already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that extra country on it on purpose. I don't want nobody to be like, oh my God.
Hey. But, like, has he been putting up a facade this whole time? I'm like,
Hey, man, I caught up on Lil Dicky's show. I meant to tell you that.
Okay.
Because I think when we last recorded, I had only seen the first episode.
Okay.
So it's 5 or 6 episodes now. I just let Hulu play through them all, and they ended up sending me to
4.
Yeah, ended up sending me to Rick and Morty afterwards. So I think it's like 4 or 5.
It's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
man, that when Gator had him trying on the jacket in the store and had him take the picture with the guys, and he was doing the little little Dicky thing, and it was like, oh man, you guys did the little Dicky thing. He was like, thanks, and there's a little Dicky thing.
What are you talking about?
That's Crip, like a gang. Yeah. Even I'm just doing this. He was like, that's Crip. What? Now I'm concerned. He was like, what if Blood see this? And, oh man, that job was so funny. He was just going in. It was just like, really, dude. That dude was just like,
I'm sure
be all right.
It's cool, man.
It's cool. Ain't nobody worried about Lil Dicky. You don't know no Crip, no blood sign. And he was like, then I don't want to. But he made it. He's like, then I don't want to look like I'm culturally appropriate. That'll probably be your concern.
Right.
More than some gang members. So, that was funny.
So every time I'm doing the Little Dicky, I've been
doing he was like, you not, but you is low key.
Yeah, you not. But you are low key. Yeah, man, that's a funny show, man. I think everybody should check that out. It's wild.
I've seen enough interviews with him to know that a lot of his mannerisms aren't real that he's doing on the show. But if he's just standing around, he looks dorky as hell.
Oh yeah,
like he was sitting there with mouth open.
Yeah,
I'm just like, what the heck is he doing? I was like, Jesus. Oh, you look like a dork.
Yeah.
I also finished. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, No, you go ahead. It's not important.
I mean, to be fair, none of the stuff we talk about is.
Yeah, I guess none of the stuff. Really
you just don't want to talk about it on the podcast?
I don't want to talk about it because I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, God damn, why you couldn't just let it be? You could just go ahead with whatever you were going to say before I cut you off with the stuff that I forgot. I obviously forgot. I need you to hold me down. You should be able to realize that. Oh, he forgot. Let me go ahead and talk about what I was going to talk about. I'm trying not to say that. Shoot. Brandon already told me not to forget, and I forgot.
Well, we wouldn't have that hilarious clip if I did just go along. But no, I did not. I was not aware that that's what was going on. But anywho, I was gonna say I also finished Beastars.
All right.
Lord, that laugh! I laughed so hard I got a little light in it. Oxygen depleted.
Beastars, the
furry anime show, the furry anime, yeah.
Pretty good. You like it?
It's good. It's not. I wanted to have more action.
I watched one episode.
But it seems to be more. Granted, there is action in it, but it's not the focus. But it's more like slice of life.
Yeah,
everybody just happens to be animals.
And are they in high school or are they in college?
When I was on here, that's what I wanted to address. Actually, I said they were in college. They are in high school, but some of them live on campus. Yeah, that's just a thing Japanese that Japan does.
That's just okay.
Yeah, but which I wasn't, which would explain so many animes and hentais. But yeah, that's something Japan does. So
okay.
But yeah, they're in high school, and yeah, it was really good. I don't want to say anything because I actually do want people to watch it because it was pretty good.
Okay,
and
you lost it, didn't you?
I didn't lose it. I'm thinking, should I say that? Because, like I said, I don't want to give nothing away. I was going to say I forgot, but I didn't. No, I just don't know if I should say anything. Because, like I said, I actually want people to check it out. So, but, It's good. If you're not into slice of life, then I guess don't watch it. But it's good. It's a nice little twist on it. Like I said, I would think if I wrote it, it would definitely be like about black plight secretly, but I didn't. And I keep, as much as I try to overanalyze, I can tell that it isn't about that. It's literally like, dude must have just really zoned in and focused on how would this world be segregated in some kind of way if we were all animals. And
right.
Carnivores would be stomping around and herbivores would be shrinking away.
Yeah.
Unless you're a little white bunny. So that's but yeah, it's good. And I was going to explain what slice of life means for people who don't know what that is, but slice of life just means it's like a regular everyday type situations.
Yeah. It's like
I said, they're in high school, so that typical kind of stuff go on. There's the popular kids and stuff like that, and I got a crush on this person, and like I said, typical slice of life usually means it's a typical everyday thing. Yeah. There's ain't nobody with no superpowers about to come running up or nothing like that. Of course, it's gonna be some ridiculousness because it's an anime. Scratch that because it's a TV show. But for the most part, it's regular everyday life type stuff. So,
yeah, okay, cool. Got anything else? We low on time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was going. I did come up with the cure for cancer, and I was going to tell everybody, but now if we out of time, then it's fine.
Why wouldn't you give the people that knowledge right now? Do you have it like right there?
I mean, I do, and I could just read it off. Or you can post it on the thing, but now we out of time. It's cool.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing everything. Well, thanks everybody tuning into the main issues.
Yeah, go ahead. Close it out.
Please like, comment, subscribe, anything to show that you mess with us. Share with a friend or family member if you think they'll find this interesting. We're on all platforms, YouTube, anywhere you can get your podcast. Check us out.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us. Peace.
Peace.